Hello, welcome to another English class on the formation of irregular verbs. Yeah, you heard me. For over 15 years of teaching, I've noticed that irregular verbs have always posed a problem to my learners. And in today's class, I promise that I'm going to break it down. In fact, we know them as those verbs that don't follow the standard rules. It doesn't take D, neither does it take ED or IED, change of Y to IED. And that's where the problem lies. So, in today's class, I'm going to give you tips that will help you master how to form the past tense and past participle of most irregular verbs. So, if you stay with me to the end of this class, I promise to make it easier for you. I'm going to tell you this, that I'm going to do what we call coining rules from the ruleless formation of irregular verbs. Stay with me and let's do this together. Right here, you can see the present tense, which we call the base, and that's the V1. And we have the past tense, which we call the V2. And we have the past participle, which we call the V3. This is where you need to put has or have, or the past tense of have or has, which is had, before you can use any of these. So, in today's tip number 1, if you like, you can also call it rule number 1. We're going to see the rule that states, do not change anything. So, we're going to see 15 irregular verbs that don't change their forms. They maintain the same form. Follow me and let's do this together. Number 1, put, put, put. I put, I've put, you've put, they've put. Cut, cut, cut. Shot, shot, shot. The same. Hit, hit, hit. I hit, they hit, they've hit. You don't change anything. Fit, fit, fit. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Burst, burst, burst. Let, let. I let him in, you let him in, we've let him in. Set. I've set the table, you've set the table, I'll set the table, I set the table. Bet. I bet you, I've bet you, you've bet me, she had bet me on this. The word shed, I had to circle it because shed is one verb that can be used as regular or irregular verb. So you just have to follow what you're used to. Are you used to saying shed? I have shed, you have shed, they have. Or are you used to shedded? It can be regular by adding ed or irregular. And when it is regular, you need to double the D. Don't forget the rule. A short vowel before the consonant. Okay. Spread, spread, spread. I've spread it, she had spread it, we have spread it. Cast. I've cast my vote, just like on the 5th of November, every American citizen went out to cast their vote. So you don't say they have casted their vote. No, you say they have cast their vote. They had cast their vote. I have cast my vote. All right, let's go ahead. Broadcast. I have broadcast the news. I broadcast the news. They had broadcast the news. I had broadcast the news before he came in. Okay. Cost. How much does it cost? When you go to market, you know this word, right? Cost, cost, cost. So, if you're able to learn those 15 irregular verbs that do not take anything, you're already on your way to hit your goal. So I'm going to give you the second rule. The second rule will also marvel you. Don't go anywhere. We are still on the tips that can guide us in forming the irregular verbs. And if you're here for the first time, you're just coming across my video for the first time and you've not yet subscribed, please hit that very bell icon. And I promise you, you will always be the first to get my uploads. So follow me. Let's continue to see the rules that can help us to form the irregular verbs. Okay, rule number 2. Remember I told you we are going to coin rules from the ruleless irregular verbs. Rule number 2 states, when it ends with eep, E-E-P, change to ept, E-P-T. Can we do that together? Okay. Sleep, slept, slept. Ept, ept. Weep, wept, 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 ept. Sweep, swept, swept. Keep, kept, kept, ept, eep, 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 eep. When you have such irregular verbs, always change to ept at the end. The last, creep, crept, crept. What do you think about these rules? Are they working? Okay, let's go to number 3. The number 3 rule states that when it ends with end, when the verb ends with END, end, change to ent. Let's try this together. It sounds funny, right? But it's gonna work. It will help you so that you won't always be confused when you want to use the irregular verbs. Let's do this. Send, sent, sent. Bend, bent, bent. Lend, lent, lent. Rent, rent, rent. Does it work? Okay, I'm going to leave you at this very point to digest these 3. And in my next class, I'm going to give you more on irregular verbs. We are going to coin rules from the ruleless irregular verbs. And by so doing, you will be at ease while forming the past tense and past participle of some irregular verbs. I would like to know how you feel right under the comment section. So if you have other verbs that can follow these same rules, first one, don't change anything. Number 2, when it ends with ip, change to act. And number 3, when it ends with end, change to ent. In case you have more verbs that can fall under these rules that I've given, please do well to drop them under the comment section. I'm going to give you more on this. Stay tight, keep watching my videos, and try to drop your comments. Share to others, tell them about this channel, and I promise you, you'll be on your way to hit that very goal you're looking for in English language, if only you keep watching my channel. Have a nice day, stay tight, and see you soon. Bye.